All right, I'm clamping in a curved shear, and from time to time I get a question about how to sharpen these properly on the twice as sharp. Because each blade is curved in a different direction, this one is curved away from the wheel. Each blade sharpens just a little bit differently. I'm going to start with the blade curved away from the wheel, which means that from the center it curves out and away from the wheel at the throat and at the tip. I'm going to start right at the early entry of the shear on the outside corner of the wheel right here on this blade, and I'm going to work across, staying in the center of the wheel till I get to the tip. The trick with this blade is that I have to make sure that I follow that curve of that blade, otherwise I can end up missing the tip, which I don't know if you can see that in the video, but the tip is just barely back away from the wheel as I come across here. So by turning into the tip from starting at that early entry of the throat to the tip, I can get the tip as well and then come away. The more difficult blade, though, is the blade attached to the thumb part of the handle. That was the finger blade that we just worked on just a second ago. This blade wraps around the wheel. So that causes a problem because a lot of times people will try and start their cut, which is fine, but as they come across, they'll cut into the inside corner of the wheel here, and it's going to actually dig into the blade. So what you need to do is start on the outside corner of the wheel on this blade, and stay towards that outside corner of the wheel, not coming towards the center as you come across, and then just let the blade on its own just go fairly straight across the wheel. It takes a few times and a little bit of practice to get good at this. You can do it with the machine off, just like I'm doing here. Just make a few passes and you'll see exactly what I mean. This keeps you from, as you come across, cutting into, and to exaggerate this, cutting into the inside corner of that wheel, gouging out a part of the blade. So again, towards that outside corner of the wheel, start in the throat, stay towards that outside corner of the wheel, and just let the blade come across. That way you won't gouge in to the blade and you'll get the best result.